Well, on to getting some water for some oatmeal and get my breakfast going. I reckon that ought to do. In SHTF, my power's out. I do have the water source there behind me, but just getting into the house will be a bit of a chore. Or I don't hear people talk about a lot is, yeah, there's a creek around or there's a river that you can get water from, but how far away is it? And how many calories are you gonna expend just to get water before you actually clean it up to where you can even drink it? Just something to think about, guys, when it comes to your preps. Because let me tell you, carrying a 5-gallon bucket of water just a quarter mile, like I'm having to, it ain't no joke. So first thing I'm gonna do is use my Sawyer Mini to get some water prep for the day. And I'd suggest everybody buy one of these. They're like 20 bucks on Amazon. You get this little pouch with it. It's pretty convenient. And a little straw, basically some heat shrink tubing. They can attach on the bottom of here and you can drink right out of your water source. They include this syringe right here to clean out the Sawyer Mini once you're done using it. Water, gonna get some water ready to drink for the day. As you can tell, water from the creek, there's some floaters in here. And I'll be using some of that for my breakfast, which is gonna be a couple packs of oatmeal. Alright guys, well, I've done my coffee on, I'm about to do my oatmeal on. It's Odolin, I think I'd say it, Odolin mess kit, like a backpacking mess kit. And one of these right here is good to have for a backpack as well. You can use any kind of propane, but this is only an 8-ounce can by Sterno. And some other companies make them too. But that's what this little propane burner here goes onto. Now, I've never actually seen too many people using these, so what I bought additionally for it is one of these adapters, which you can also get on Amazon, because these right here, that's the size that goes into your little stove burner here on top. But for this can, it's a different size than what these are. So if shit hits the fan, I'm sure I can find these easier than I'll be able to find these. Gonna go with the cinnamon spice and apples and cinnamon. One thing I had not considered was off-grid dishes. And get it clean enough for me, I guess. Good enough for me. And we're back for lunch. While my rice is cooking, I'm gonna go ahead and fill up this canteen. I believe it's 2 quarts, because my water bottle, which I believe is only 1 quart, after putting enough in there for the rice to cook, it's pretty much out. So that's one thing. If you're going to go ahead and filter out water or purify it, you might as well do a decent amount at a time. Alright, first time doing rice on the little Odolin mess kit. Looks like it came out pretty good. Yeah. So now I'm going to heat up some chicken in this other one. Put them in there, mix the two together. I'll just use another bowl for convenience. My really late lunch of chicken rice with Julio's and onion from the garden. Oh, by the way, this is a pretty decent amount of rice, and I had only used half a cup dry. So that half a cup of dry rice does go a long way. So the meal that I just ate was 2 servings of rice and 2 servings of chicken, canned chicken, and I'm good and full. Had a very, very late lunch also. I got to throw that in there. But kind of eye-opening as to how much rice it actually takes for me to be filled up and ready to do stuff. Cleaning this up after lunch is one thing I never thought about. Alright guys, cleaning burned rice out of this little pot is easily one of the worst things I've had to do. I don't know how well you can see or hear the scraping. Certainly not the funnest thing ever. This is just me cleaning up some storm damage around the property, which would need to be done in SHTF anyway. So wrapping up day 1 with pours, preps, and projects. Guys, if you saw my video earlier, it's to test out your preps. That's the whole point of all of this. Test your preps ahead of time. Because trust me, you're going to find holes in your plan. You most definitely will. Nobody's plan is rock solid, and if you practice it, you'll be able to be better prepared and you'll feel much better at the end of the day. Like for instance, I know that if I'm going to cook with this mess kit, it's made out of aluminum. I need to be very careful, cook on a low temp. Matter of fact, let me check that. Yeah, hold on a second. No, don't burn, don't burn, don't burn, don't burn, don't burn down to the bottom. Okay, where was I? Oh yeah, I just about burnt my rice again. And cleaning burned rice out of that aluminum pot here is very difficult compared to, I don't know, doing it in a rice cooker. So I'm learning things, and this is why you need to test your preps, because you're going to learn things too. Let's see here. Yeah, just even washing dishes is difficult. Getting water from the creek here is difficult, and the creek is about a quarter mile away. So there I'm using calories. Getting back here with the water, then I have to squeeze it through the Sawyer Mini and the filter, and it took me filling up this pouch a few times just to fill up this 2-quart canteen, and this is going to be my water for the rest of the evening. And this wasn't including using it to take a bird bath. This is just drinking, cooking, and using this in a shop rag to rinse out and clean my my utensils and my mess kit. Test your preps, you're going to learn some stuff.
My results were surprising even to me. I only ended up having a total of 1,210 calories for the day. Stay tuned till day 3 so I give you guys an average and a conclusion.
Pours, preps, and projects. End of day 1.